Hey guys, my name is Gaurav. Welcome back to my channel. And Realme India has officially launched two new smartphones in India that includes the Realme 7 series, that is the Realme 7 and the Realme 7 Pro. Before we get to know anything about this phone, before we get to talk about the final verdict of this phone, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you get notifications whenever I post a video. If you are into tech, I really recommend you to subscribe to my channel because I make tech videos every single day and I really don't want you to miss it out. And now without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the Realme 7 series has been officially launched in India, and the Realme 7 series includes the Realme 7 and the Realme 7 Pro. Both of these devices are officially available only via an e-commerce website, that is Flipkart, and the first sale of this phone is on September 10th at 12 am. Now without wasting any of your time, let's talk about the specifications of both of these phones. Now let's talk about the specifications of the Realme 7. The Realme 7 comes with a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus display with a resolution of 1080 and 2400 pixels. The processor on this phone is a MediaTek Helio G95, which is an octa-core processor. The camera on this phone is a quad cam setup with 64 megapixels primary camera, 8 megapixels ultra wide lens, a 2 megapixels macro shooter and another 2 megapixels depth sensor. The front facing camera, the selfie shooter on this phone, is a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. The battery on this phone is a 5000 mAh battery which comes with 30 watt fast charging support. It comes with two RAM variants, that is 6 GB of RAM and 8 GB of RAM variant, which also comes with two storage variants, that is 64 GB of storage and 128 GB of storage. The best part is that this phone has a dedicated micro SD card slot which is extendable up to 512 GB. This Realme 7 runs on Realme UI, which is based on Android 10. This phone comes with a side mounted fingerprint sensor which does remind us of the Sony phones which were coming early. Now let's talk about the specifications of the Realme 7 Pro. The Realme 7 Pro comes with a display of 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display with 1080 into 2400 pixels resolution. The processor on this phone is an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G. The camera setup on this phone is a similar quad cam setup which came with the Realme 7. That is a 64 megapixels primary camera, 8 megapixels ultra wide lens, 2 megapixels macro shooter and another 2 megapixels depth sensor. But the front facing camera on this, that is a selfie shooter on this phone, is a 32 megapixels, not the 16 you got in the Realme 7. This phone also comes with two RAM variants, that is similar to Realme 7, 6 GB of RAM and 8 GB of RAM, and similar to the storage, 64 GB of storage and 128 GB of storage with a micro SD card slot, dedicated micro SD card slot with expandable up to 512 GB. This phone runs on Realme UI, which is based on Android 10. This phone comes with a 4500 mAh battery. It might be smaller from the Realme 7, but it comes with a 65 watt fast charging support. So this is a class leading fast charging support, and this phone comes with an in-display fingerprint sensor. So now let's talk about the pricing of this phone. So the Realme 7 is going to be coming up here. The price of the Realme 7 with 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage is at around 14,999, and the Realme 7 with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage is priced at around 16,999. Now the Realme 7 Pro. So the Realme 7 Pro comes with the same specifications like the 6 GB and 64 and 8 GB and 128. So the 6 GB and 64 version is coming at around 17,999, and the 8 GB of RAM with 128 GB of storage is coming at around 29,999. So the Realme 7 series is officially available from the Realme website or Flipkart.com on the September 10th at 12 am. The first sale of this phone is happening on that day. And if you are really looking to buy the Realme 7 series phone, I would really recommend you go for the Realme 7 Pro with a 6 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, because you get a dedicated micro SD card slot, which means you can expand the storage. At just 2000 more than the Realme 7's top end phone, you get a 65 watt fast charging support, which is class leading, and you get a 32 megapixels primary camera on the front facing. So what's my final verdict about the Realme 7 series? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it? Should you go right ahead and buy it, or should you ignore it? I would say if you are not a huge fan of Realme phones, you should ignore it. But if you are looking to buy a phone that with this good specifications, this phone does have good specifications. I would really recommend you to consider this phone, because it has the Realme 7 Pro series, which is starting at around 19,999, which is quite a mid-range smartphone with amazing specifications. So this was all for today's video. I hope you like this. I hope you find this video informative if you are going to buy the Realme 7 series. If you know someone who's buying the Realme 7 series, I would really recommend you to share this video with them so that they could get to know if they should buy the phone or not. And yeah, if you did like this video, please do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new around here. My name is Gaurav. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.